What if I told you that the phrase "God is dead" wasn't about God, but about us? Nietzsche didn't mean it literally. He meant something far more terrifying. And maybe, just maybe, he was right. In this video, we'll explore Nietzsche's most misunderstood idea, why it was a warning, not a celebration, and why it might be the key to understanding our modern spiritual crisis. Stay until the end, because this rabbit hole goes deep. And if you're new here, hit subscribe, because meaning is rare these days. Friedrich Nietzsche was a 19th century German philosopher, poet, and cultural critic. Born in 1844, he was a professor at 24 and retired from teaching by 34 due to illness. His ideas would change the way we understand faith, morality, and existence itself. By the time he wrote The Gay Science and thus spoke Zarathustra, he had declared that Europe was entering a new age, one of disillusionment, moral collapse, and intellectual upheaval. He believed we had outgrown traditional religion, but had nothing ready to replace it. And that's where God is dead comes in. In The Gay Science, Nietzsche writes, "God is dead. God remains dead. And we have killed him." He didn't mean it as an edgy atheist slogan. He meant that the collective belief in God, the metaphysical and moral foundation of Western civilization, had collapsed. Science had replaced scripture. Reason had replaced myth. Society had moved on, but the psychological and cultural consequences had barely begun. And Nietzsche wasn't celebrating this. He was terrified. Because when you pull the foundation out from a belief system, the rest comes crashing down too. The death of God meant the death of absolute values, the death of objective meaning, the death of purpose as people once knew it. Nietzsche saw what was coming next: nihilism, the belief that life is inherently meaningless. Without a divine anchor, we drift. Without God, every moral truth becomes a matter of opinion. And what's scary is, we see this everywhere now. We chase dopamine, not purpose. We scroll endlessly but never reflect. We know everything and understand nothing. Nietzsche warned that without something to guide us, religion, values, even shared myths, we'd become spiritually starved, mentally fractured, and existentially lost. And he wasn't wrong. From rising anxiety to apathy, to obsession with distraction, we are living inside a Nietzschean prophecy. So what did Nietzsche propose? He introduced the idea of the Übermensch, the overman, not as a dictator, not as a tyrant, but as someone who would create meaning from within, a person who recognizes the void and refuses to be consumed by it. This isn't about ego, it's about self-overcoming. The Übermensch invents new values, not through religion or tradition, but through courage, art, honesty, and internal strength. It's the person who lives as though life is meaningful, not because they were told it is, but because they choose to make it so. In a post-God world, this was Nietzsche's solution. Become the creator of your own purpose. Look around. Our world is more connected than ever, and more isolated. We have endless knowledge, but dwindling wisdom. Religion is fading, faith is rare, and yet we long for something more. Are we in the spiritual vacuum Nietzsche foresaw? Maybe. Or maybe this is our moment to answer his challenge. Nietzsche didn't think we were doomed, but he did think we'd have to evolve, become our own philosophers, ask our own questions, dare to live with depth in a world that encourages shallowness. Nietzsche didn't kill God. He diagnosed a world that already had. The real question is, what will you build in the aftermath? If this video sparked something inside you, subscribe for more philosophical deep dives, and drop a comment below. Do you think Nietzsche was right? Until next time, question everything and choose meaning.